Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hopefully, we're going to be in for a good time today. We are hosting our first Legacy Duels tournament. You guys may remember that Legacy Duels is a mode that they have had in Duel Links twice now that looks to replicate the old school GOATS style format. They have a unique skill, the advanced drive, that allows you to twice per duel additionally tribute summon. There is limitations on the character's skills and cards you can use, as well as a unique ban list. A lot of people may not actually own the cards to be able to play this format, so thankfully you do have the ability to play loner decks that are unique to each and every character, and most of the loners are pretty good, I would say. You can definitely make much more unique and arguably powerful decks, but the loners themselves are perfectly fine and serviceable. So, you know, anyone who wanted in on this is more than capable of doing so. You can join the Discord, !Discord. For all of these events, free to join. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Rookies Barber, Inari, Neo, Wandering. Who else we got here? Alien HR, Russo Sor, Zantru. Yeah. We should have fun. This is going to be... We're mostly testing out both the interest for these style of events and whether or not they are fun to spectate. I can't really think of anyone who's actually given them a try. So who knows? Maybe we'll do it and it's going to be an absolute tire fire of a tournament, and we'll never speak of it again. Or, you know, maybe people who were questioning whether or not they should actually participate will say, hey, you know what? Next time, I think I would like to be in on that. As mentioned, these events are free to join. We do offer prizing depending on the size of the tournament. Today, it will be for the top 2. It is a single elimination, 1 deck, no side, using the Legacy Duel format. We are coming up on the start of the event. Hopefully, the one hiccup could be that the United States, or at least the vast majority of it, did just undergo daylight savings time, where in the spring we go forward. So I did ping multiple times, but here's hoping. I did not even think about it when I decided to try out doing this event today. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Gieran. I was very pleased when I found out that today's tournaments were brought forward an hour. Yes, many people will benefit from that, I am sure. Although hopefully not too many people get, like, you know, screwed by it. I would hate for... I suppose for all the people who are going to benefit, there's probably a number of people who are like, ah, yes, I meant I got off work just in time to make it home, and now it's like, oh god, I am still at work. What are you doing? Regardless, this should be a little fun, and depending on how quickly today's tournament goes, I will also potentially do a little bit of some the Turbo Duel grinding. And so it won't be anything major, but it'll just be like a chill stream afterwards, so we will see. I have a feeling this tournament will go by pretty quickly. Probably only gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds-ish. So it should go by pretty quickly. Hello, Jaden. And if anyone is confused on how you even get to Legacy Duels, it's best of 3. All of our events are going to be best of 3. So if you do not know, Legacy Duels, what the hell? I don't understand. How do I find it? You go to Duel Room. You go to Create Room. You will see under Rules, you can change. Before it used to be just casual and point battle. They added the ability to do turbo duels, which we will do probably next week. And at the very bottom, you can scroll down to Legacy Duels. You click on that, you click OK, you confirm, after also no spectators, thank you please. And you will notice that when you do this, you now have the ability to go to an event deck. And in the event decks, you can both select the loaners. So for example, Seto Kaiba has a loner that is very unga bunga, but gets the job done. All the characters are themed after their archetype, or their main archetypes that they're known for-ish. You can also build your own. So for example, I really enjoyed this version of Bones, who, using Posthumous Army, would either get Barrel Dragon into the graveyard or summon it over Double Costin. You could revive it. If you use Posthumous Army, revive it with Ill Blood, because it would become a zombie. A lot of fun. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, we're going to have a good time today. Let us go ahead. Looks like the timer is up. Check the bracket. Make sure it is dropped successfully. 1, 2. Brackets. All right, very nice. Tournament participants, the event has begun. Good luck. So yeah, looks like it will be 1, 2, 3, 5 rounds total today. Round 1, then the top 16, then top 8, top 4, and then finally the grand final. All right, we got Rookie Barber at the top. We got G Hunter at the bottom. Barber is going to start off by activating the skill Toon World. Toons, of course, are going to have the potential for quick fast direct OTKs. So you are going to need to have defenses to help protect you from that. We're going to start off by activating Toon, Table of Contents, adding a copy of Toon, Dark Magician Girl to hand. We have Sphere Karibo in attack mode. Distributing over it. Really? Interesting. Now, we could have kept the Sphere Karibo in hand and protected ourselves. However, oh my god, the limited to one, I believe, Red Eyes Fusion, sending Red Eyes, a Black Dragon, and Summon Skull to the graveyard for the Black Skull Dragon 3200 attack. Couldn't attack directly that turn because it was turn 1. We are able to take out the Toon Dark Magician Girl, and we do pass turn. 4 cards still in hand. I don't believe Toon Dark Magician Girl has the Summoning Sickness, however. Tributed to the Doomed, sending Freed the Matchless General to the graveyard and to destroy the Black Skull Dragon. Dream Clown in attack position. We will attack, no delay, dealing 1200 and passing turn. Yeah, I really feel like we probably should have just not summoned anything turn 1. Come forth, double costing. Activating Advanced Drive, we can now additionally tribute summon. The difference in resources here is probably just insurmountable. Tributing over the double costing, come forth, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. All right, we do set 1. Come forth, Dream Clown. We have the only thing that's going to stop us here is Ediqua would protect us completely, which is exactly what it is. Dream Clown activates, does nothing though, as there is no monsters on the opponent's side of the field, and I don't think we can come back from this, unfortunately. Command Knight will be able to take out the Dream Clown, however, that's it, and there is a delay. Sphere Karibo, we must have just drawn into that. We will, however, need one more monster to be able to finish this off. We will have to take out the Command Knight using the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Dream Clown alone will not be enough for lethal. All right, Rookie's Barber going to get one more turn, but again, it is very hard to come back with a single draw in this format. How many players today? I believe like 32-ish, somewhere in that range. Command Knight once again. He's putting up a good fight, but here comes the Honorable Sudoku, and game number 1 will go to G Hunter. You know, I was not necessarily expecting a ton of people to sign up for the first one. So the fact that we got 32, I'm happy with that. That's enough for a full bracket. And also, Draft Fusion, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. I I would like to do actual content on there at some point. Unfortunately, I actually just need to get good at doing so. So Rookie's Barber will be going first here. Toons can potentially OTK if they can get a hold of a copy of Dark Magician or Toon Dark Magician Girl, Toon Rollback, and your opponent to not have a Sphere Karibo. They can potentially lethal in a single go. Adding a copy of Command Knight. Command Knight can potentially set up a lock if you get 2 copies of them onto the field. We will go to combat. There is the Sphere Karibo to defense mode. And we will pass back to G Hunter. Legacy Duels is all about managing your resources. That is the most important thing. Summoned Skull will successfully beat over the Command Knight, sacrificing a Blackstone of Legend. Interesting. Tributed to the Doom. This is a 2-for-1, but in this format, that is not necessarily that bad, especially if you're able to take out something like Summoned Skull, which took 2 resources of its own. Monster Reborn, gonna be able to take our opponent's Summoned Skull. Your threat is now my threat. Copy of Dream Clown to the field as well. Attacking in with the Dream Clown first. Doing so will be able to feel out any Sphere Karibo. You always gotta... Sphere Karibo is a very strong card in this format. So you definitely want to feel it out. Activating reinforcements, returning a card to deck to grab a copy of Axe Raiders. Hello, Easy Mick. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. We do take out the Dream Clown. Neither of these duelists really using too much power. Like the amount of back row in this format is pretty limited, but there is some power back row that can absolutely swing the tide of these games. And unfortunately, it looks like we did not have what we needed there. And so Rookie's Barber will turn it around and bring this to a game number 3. So we have a loner deck and a personal deck. No, you play your whatever deck you submit. It's just if you do not own the cards, you can submit a loner deck. Easy. If you wanna hold a couple like a duel room, if you can hear this, if you can hold a duel room, that would be really nice. Just any of the matches that look interesting to you. Maybe like one of the Harpy ones or one of the zombie ones. I want to try and watch as much as possible.
Duel.
Alrighty, GX Hunter at the top. Rookie Barber's now at the bottom. Yeah, no, I understand, Inari. It is a limitation that is thankfully mitigated ever so slightly by the ability to use the loner decks. There are some... The loner decks are fine. They're not bad. Dream Clown on Dream Clown Violence. However, we do have the Toon Dark Magician Girl. Do we have the Toon Rollback? We do. Here comes the gamble. This is it. If there's no Saphir Karibo, this is lethal. Attacking directly. Oh, he's got the sphere. No. Dream Clown will now be able to destroy the Toon Dark Magician Girl. We took the gamble and it did not pay off. Unlucky. Come forth, Axe Raider. One back row, getting in for a clean 17. Monster Reborn. Return to the field, Toon Dark Magician Girl. Summoning a Command Knight. We now go to the battle phase. Oh, don't tell me that's a Windstorm as well. No. Did he have everything? He had everything! Windstorm of Edequa, change the positions. To defense they go. And I beat over them right now, though. Advanced Drive, we're gonna be able to additionally tribute summon. Come forth, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Can't wipe the board, though. If we have another Command Knight, we can. We have the lock. We can no longer attack. We need to find a way to break the lock. Take out the Dream Clown. What do you do? If you have another monster on the field, your opponent cannot target this card for an attack. But you got two. What do you do? All we need now is to get something big enough to take out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Tributed to the doomed. Goodbye, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Attack. Attack. Lethal. And Rookie's Barber will win in a stunning comeback victory. Well done. That is a whole lot of what even happened here. Looks like we had some issues.
Duel.
Alrighty. We got Shelmy versus, who is this? Joy Boy? All right, we got two Harpies on the field, a double back row, Aqua Chorus, Tuba Boost. We will Monster Reborn bring forth, and that is a quick lethal. Harpies are a threat to be reckoned with in this format. What is even happening? Are we having some issues here?
Duel.
Yes, looks like it. Can we assume it's the last one that successfully went through?
Duel.
What is even happening here? Well, let's find the match that went through, because both of these duelists are 1-1.
Duel.
All right. This must be it. Ultimate Insect number 3. Harpy Harpist will be able to search for a perfumer. We got 2 back row, none of which did anything. We're going to want to protect this insect here to make sure that it can evolve. Warning point on the perfumer. We do have the Riryoku though. Why are we doing that? It's literally just a waste. Insect evolves into the level 5 and it's going to be the scoop. Okay, well. The one downside to the insect, the ultimate insect, is you have to be careful about attacking with it. It's a very powerful monster, but if you attack into a Sphere Karibo, yep, death. All right, come forth, Ultimate Insect, level 5. Harpy Perfumer, gonna get hit with a warning point, hopefully allowing us to survive into the next turn. Insect will evolve into a level 7. We attacked, no worries, didn't even care. Sphere Karibo, what's that? Who cares? We're gonna go ahead and activate Perfumer, grabbing a copy of Elegant Egotist. Egotist is gonna go ahead and summon out another Harpy Lady, which will boost the Ultimate Insect as well. Bring out another one. Is there anything we can do though? Hope our opponent attacks in? We're gonna reborn the Ultimate Insect in defense mode. Not sure why we did that. Oh no! Why are we... Okay, Windstorm will protect us, thankfully. That could have been devastating, though. You should always attack with the Ultimate Insect level 7 last. Feel out the delay. Harpy Perfumer, grabbing another copy of Elegant Egotist. Elegant Egotist, I'm not even sure what we're hoping to do here, unfortunately. Riryoku will allow us to beat over... wrong attack order? Unlucky. We actually had a chance there, but... All right, easy. Thank you so much. Oh, that room ID is now invalid. Unlucky. All right, I am in there, easy. You can go ahead and find another room. Yeah, I'm in the second one now. Go find another room to camp. And if you can stay in the room, I'd appreciate it.
Duel.
All right, Kuro Kadairu at the bottom. Twitch, forget what his name is here. Witch of the Black Forest, we are going to attribute it to the Doomed. Searching for a copy of Duname's Dark Witch. We did sacrifice Total Defense Shogun, but that's fine because we're going to go ahead and reborn into the field, attacking for 1550. Normal summoning the Dunames, Riryoku, get Babustin. We do have the Windstorm to protect us though, so we will survive. Axe Raider to the field, activating a Sword of Dragon Soul. Magical Arm Shield will allow us to, in this situation, force the total defense Shogun to attack his own Axe Raider. Now, in this mode, the Taya is usually played with the Equip deck. So we do have the Maha Vilo to the field, activating Shine Palace, equipping it to the Maha Vilo, putting her up to 2750. Monster Reborn, bring back the Axe Raider. Able to take out the total defense Shogun and lethal with the opponent's Axe Raider. Kurokodairu will win game number 1. Alrighty. Kurokodairu now at the top. Going first is going to set 2 and pass. We will set 1 monster and pass, and we're just passing here. Command Knight going in, Windstorm to protect our life points. This is a situation where you may want to just take the hit because, especially here with the Dark Core, you basically wasted the Windstorm, and Windstorm is exceedingly powerful in this format. One of the biggest ways to keep you from getting Giga punished here. Also, sorry, I missed. Let me go ahead and find that. Who just followed? I'll get to you in just a second. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and Dark Core and just pass the turn. Axe Raider to the field. Another copy of Sword of Dragon Souls, getting in for 24. Draw Sense Light. Come forth Maha Vilo. Shine Palace Baboost. Going in, we have the Sphere Karibo. And here's where we would have loved to have the Windstorm. We're putting a Command Knight at the top. Tributed to the Doomed. Attack in. We have the Sphere Karibo, but that's fine because we got lethal with the other monster's attack. Going in for game number 3. Nash Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you.
Duel.
We have a set 2 pass. Field Commander Roz to the field, putting a Hunter with 7 weapons at the top. We're going to attack into an Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu, adding a copy of Axe of Despair to hand. Normal summoning the Maha Vilo, equipping the Axe of Despair. We are huge now, but we will eat a Sphere Karibo, Hunter with 7 weapons. We're going to choose Fairy. We're going to equip the Sword of Dragon Souls, get Babustin, taking out the Maha Vilo. We do have the Dust Tornado, keeping it only 1,000 damage. Come forth Duname Dark Witch, Shine Palace Babustin, able to take out the Hunter of 7 weapons as we are still bigger. Tributed to the Doom, discarding 1, getting in for 16, and back to Kurokodairu. Draw Sense Light, and just passing. Shouldn't we have... What did we draw? Unlucky. Probably... If we didn't think that Draw Sense Light draw was going to do anything, probably should have just YOLO'd for, like, Windstorm? Anyways. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and go into another match. I am in that one easy. Thank you so much. You're going to be watching Valkyr versus... Who is this?
Duel.
Alien Corazon. All right. Maha Vilo with 1 back row pass. We are going to tribute 4. Ooh, this is really good. Parshath is actually a bit of a what was that art? It's Shay from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. Parshath is actually a bit of a staple in the original GOATS format. That card advantage, when this format is all about card advantage. and making best use of it. Getting that draw off of Parshath is going to be huge here. The ultimate insect will evolve, however. Perfumer to the field. We have mixed both the ultimate insects and the harpies together here, activating a copy of Elegant Egotist. Harpy to the field in defense mode, meaning that we're going to be able to beat over the Parshath even if you Windstorm correctly. Read the Windstorm, went in to take out the Parshath. However, we did have the Sphere Karibo. We will survive with the Parshath. Normal summoning the Moray of Piercing Moray, which is going to be able to take out the ultimate insect and deal a little bit of damage, as we do have Piercing. Then Parshath is going to be able to take out the Harpy Lady 1, getting us that card draw, passing back to Corazon. We're going to tributing off both of the Harpies for Ultimate Insect level 7. Now, by doing so, however, we will not get the attack and defense reduction, but it is a big boy body on the field. Eliminating the League. Activating to destroy the ultimate insect by discarding the Shine Palace, showing the hand to be a Harpy Lady, and we will pass the turn. Maha Viola to the field, equipping Horn of the Unicorn, get Bob boosted, and just in case it was a copy of Windstorm, we correctly put our monsters in defense position, which means no matter which activate or not, we have lethal. Well done, Valk. Game number 1. All right. Corazon going first this time. Summoning the Perfumer. Perfumer adding Egotist. Egotist bringing forth a copy of Harpy Lady 1, setting 2 and pass. Is this just like normal Harpy Ladies, or what's going on here? What is the Ultimate Insect level 7 effect? If it evolved from the level 5, it will reduce all of your opponent's monsters' attack and defense by, I believe, 500 or 700. I can't remember which one it is. Monster Reborn, come forth. Harpy Lady 1 attacking into the Kotetsu. They will search for a copy of Shine Palace. And getting in for 1600. This should activate the skill if we wanted to. Sword of the Deep-Seated. Very risky, as it will go back to the top of the deck, but it is also a nice Baboos. Hallowed Life Barrier is going to keep the opponent from being destroyed. Cyber Shield getting boosted by 500 attack. Riryoku to get even bigger, but we do have the Sphere Karibo. Now that will keep the Perfumer from being able to destroy it, but Harpy Lady 1 will still be able to. And unfortunately, Sword of the Deep-Seated to the top of the deck. Draw Sense Light to avoid that. Very nice. However, looks like it was not able to do anything for us. We will go to game number 3. All right, Corazon going first once again. It can be obliterated easily by Topologic Bomber Dragon. I mean, yeah, Bomber Dragon could probably solo like the entirety of the original DM series. This isn't like up for debate. Cyber Shield, get boosted. Activating Tribute to the Doomed. And just forced a pass here. Getting in for 1400. Setting a monster, probably a Kotetsu. We will reborn the Harpy Lady 1. It is in fact the Kotetsu, searching for a copy of Malevolent Nuzzler. And we will then get in for 1700. We will be able to activate Draw Sense Light. getting a copy of Maha Vilo, Shine Palace, Babustin, Malevolent Nuzzler, Babustin, Sphere Karibo says no. Sphere Karibo to protect, take out the Maha, and Ultimate Insect for lethal. Yeah, sometimes you also just have to like not attack. If you worried if like a Sphere Karibo can end you, sometimes you just have to attack until you have the resources to safely attack. You know, it's kind of the name of the game. There aren't a lot of ways for people to put you into defense, like aggressively. There's like Windstorm, there is Econ, but like those two are limited to 1 and then limited to 2. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate your help, my friend. All right, Logan at the bottom, Jaden at the top, tributed to the Doom, taking out the UFO turtle, which would have floated. Flame Ruler into the Tyrant Dragon. Oh, wow. Draw Sense high level. Kaiser Seahorse, Advanced Drive. Come forth, Blue Eyes. White Dragon. Do I plan to unlock the new coming character? I unlock every character, my friend. You got it. We are 100 attack points bigger than the Tyrant Dragon, able to take it out. Setting 1 monster, 1 back row, activating Monster Reborn. Come forth, your Tyrant Dragon. Wait, what? What tributed it? This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard unless you tribute 1 dragon type monster. Bro! Whoopsie! What a dumb effect. All right, Windstorm will protect. Draw Sense high level, come forth. Tyrant Dragon once again. Our opponent is going to be essentially top decking here, taking out the Lajin and Tyrant Dragon for lethal. I would have been so tilted. True. All right, setting 1, Light Effigy. We're going to go ahead and immediately tribute it into a Blue Eyes, attacking for 3,000. And passing again, we're going to Monster Reborn, come forth, Light Effigy. Attacking, Sphere Karibo will keep us alive. We're going to set a monster, back to you, tributed to the Doom. We're going all in. It is a copy of Sangan, searching for a Flame Ruler, attacking Sphere Karibo number 2. Normal summoning the Flame Ruler, Advanced Drive, tributing it off for the Tyrant Dragon, Warning Point. Bro, have we read? Wait. Oh, negate any that target. Okay, so Warning Point does not target. So we do boost ourselves with Molten Destruction, putting our monsters into attack. Great Angus, Windstorm in the battle phase. Tributed to the Doom. Is going to be able to take out the Tyrant Dragon, putting Great Angus in defense. Monster Reborn, come forth, your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Dark Soldier number 2 getting in for 2,300, and there's nothing we can top deck here. Logan will win a 2-0 victory. Well done. That was top 16, by the way. Do I plan to get all the duel rewards for Quentin? Well, of course. I am a whale and a full... I do kind of everything. So you can rest assured, if it will be possible, I will probably do it. Hello, Akil. Login and pass, going to Duan, set 2 pass. Your team did well, fantastic. What was their final score? Or what was the spread? Getting 1800 in. We're gonna go ahead and summon Dream Clown, enemy controller, allowing us to beat over the login. Enemy controller to protect ourselves. Sphere Karibo to protect as well. Flash Assailant to the board, and it now boosted to 2000 because we have no cards in hand. We will set 1 back row. Monster Reborn, bring forth your login. It's going to get warning pointed. Attack, attack. Getting in 2800 damage. Draw Sense high level. Light Effigy, Advanced Drive, Tribute over for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. However, Sphere Karibo, and now we will just be able to Dream Clown it, popping the Blue Eyes and attacking for 2000 damage. Dream Clown definitely puts in work in this event for sure. What do I think of having Mirror Force Launcher? Doesn't really do anything right now because of having a single copy of Mirror Force. Dream Clown and triple back row. Summoning a Login, hitting it with the warning point. Interdimensional Matter Transporter will save the Dream Clown. We're going to activate reinforcements, getting a copy of Dream Clown to hand. We're going to get hit with that warning point, or destroy the Login by switching to defense. Monster Reborn, bring the Login back to the field. Windstorm will keep us up. We're going to be able to just attack over both of our opponent's defense position monsters, and the value engine now, like this right here feels so bad. Using tribute to the Doomed on a Dream Clown is big feels bad, but in this situation you kind of had to. At this point, there's probably no coming back. Draw Sense high level, Kaiser Seahorse, some interdimensional matter transporter. Taking the 17, we will now be able to just destroy the Kaiser. Monster Reborn on the opponent's own Blue Eyes, and with only 1 card in hand, showing that it is not a Sphere Karibo, we will win a 2-0 victory. Well done. What would I like to see come in April? What do you mean specifically? Well, we kind of already, we're almost assuredly going to get Quentin in April, so. If you're talking after that, I'd like to see Ghost Girl give us Altergeist. That would be nice. All right, Dark Effigy. We're going to immediately bring out a copy of Red Eyes Black Dragon with Malevolent Nuzzler. Oh, wow. We're just going all in. Taking out the Howling Insect, which will be able to go into the Ultimate Insect number 3, which will then evolve into the level 5. We're going to try and protect ourselves. Looks like we're not able to do so here. We are just walling up right now. Double Costin hit with a warning point. Attacking in, Howling Insect once again into the Flying Kamakiri number 1. Windstorm will put our monsters into or switch their position. Oh my god, we are just getting outvalued here. Black Skull Dragon to the field. Take out the opponent's monsters, putting them to defense. Is there anything we can do here, though? Warning point will keep the Ultimate Insect from being able to do anything here. We will be able to revive the Summoned Skull, however. Ririoku to get boosted. Sphere Karibo will keep us from being able to beat... Oh no! Did we just forget? I mean, I guess we were in a bad spot, but that Sphere Karibo really screwed us up there. What is this game?
Duel.
We are playing Legacy Duels Twitch Profure. Advanced Drive, we're going to summon out the Summoned Skull, taking out the Flying Kamakiri number 1, going into Ultimate Insect number 3. We will evolve into level 5, now bigger than the Summoned Skull. Summoning out the Girochin. We're going to go ahead and reduce and boost. This will allow us to potentially protect our... Oh, well, we didn't even care. We just attacked directly. And that's okay, because we had lethal. Probably should have attacked with the other monster first, just to guarantee that your Ultimate Insect would not go to defense position if there was a Sphere Karibo in hand.
Duel.
The Black Stone of Legend. We will be able to use its effect to summon out a Red Eyes Black Dragon from our deck. Yeah, easy. We're good. Thank you. Or I've used up all those rooms now. 2 back row. We're going to summon the Ultimate Insect level 3. Ririoku, we are going to attempt to force this out. Going to battle. And it is successful. What are those back row? Okay. We're going to be looking to protect the Ultimate Insect until it can evolve into at least level 3 or level 5. What will you think of shooting Quasar Dragon? Well, we don't... It's not confirmed specifically. But they will likely make it playable via skill, and I think that'll be fine. No reason to not do that. I think the most interesting thing about Zone is how they're gonna try and make the Time Lords both playable and not broken. Yeah, Nash, basically same basic idea with the skill. All right, come forth, Ultimate Insect level 5, reducing all the opponent's stats by 500 attack. And again, just attacking with the level 5. Looks like it didn't matter, however, as we did have the Ediqua. Activating the effect of the Black Stone of Legend, bringing out another copy of Red Eye's Black Dragon. We're going to look to take out this Ultimate Insect level 5. However, even if we do, the level 3 will evolve, especially if we're playing another copy. Oh, but we do have the Dark Effigy. This will threaten to clear the board. And looks like no delay, so both of these insects will fall. Probably not coming back from this one, unfortunately. Summoning out the Girochin. Go into battle. We're going to be able to successfully take out the Dark Effigy, but Red Eye's Black Dragon remains the same threat that it was before. 2 cards in hand. We don't know what they are. And it kind of doesn't matter because here comes another copy of Red Eye's Black Dragon. And going over the top, at the match here. All right, and Xerox will win in a 2-1 victory. Well done. Is this single elimination? Yeah, Ryax. I just wanted to test it out, so we're not doing Swiss or anything like that.
Duel.
Alrighty. Looks like we got Mako Tsunami versus. We're going to see what it is. This is probably Bandit Keith Machines. Mermaid Knight able to attack twice as long as Umi's on the field. Double Costin. We are going to activate Advanced Drive. Going into a Barrel Dragon. Come forth with your ability to destroy a monster on the field. Hello, Dranzer. Activating the effect. Flip those coins and We failed. Windstorm of Edequa will put the monster in defense position. High Tide Gyojin, we're going to tribute off for a copy of Levia Dragon Daedalus. Warning point, will keep that from being able to activate or attack. Flip those coins. Once again, failing. So frustrating. It's a 50% chance. We have another 25% chance to take out the Daedalus, however. Flip those coins and failure. Summoned the Needle Sunfish. Did not activate the effect. Really? Wouldn't that have been lethal if we activated the effect? Activate the effect. Summon the sun. I mean, it wouldn't have been lethal, but like we've been in a good spot and your opponent would not be getting to flip the barrel dragon again. And for the third time in a row! Bro. Come on! Sphere Karibo, gonna keep the opponents from successfully attacking. We will wipe the field now. Witch of the Black Forest searching for a copy of Sphere Karibo, which we will not be able to activate. Unshaven Angler and attack for lethal. That is so frustrating. I would be kicking things over at this point. I'm gonna use this 100 coins for the first time to say I lost, but it's okay. Starry Night still best deck. True. What decks are meta this format? Well, we've seen a lot of Harpies doing well. We have seen what else have we seen doing well? Warrior Beatdown? Well, why don't we just take a look at what's currently in the top 8? We have Red Eyes Black Dragon. We have Harpies. We have looks like Fire. Looks like Tyrant Dragon. We have Desperado Barrel Dragon and Daedalus, which is what we're watching right now. So let me go ahead and correct that. We are in top 8. We have, looks like a form of Clown Control and then Harpies. So I would say Harpies is probably doing the best so far, at least what people chose to use here so far. Sphere Karibo will keep the Mermaid Knight from crashing in, activating Tribute Doll. Come forth, or just regular Barrel Dragon. Flipping those coins, we were able to successfully hit, and we did not attack. Any particular reason why not? Well, now we're hitting all the... Oh, we were worried about Sphere Karibo. Okay. Does not flip the coins this time. Sphere Karibo number 2. Our opponent is going to be looking to get to their Daedalus. Flip that coin. Triple. Flip those coins. We fail. Going to battle. It is a Windstorm. We will go to defense position once again. Taking out the Twin Barrel Dragon. Flip the coin. Success. It's another Witch of the Black Forest. Grabbing a copy of Daedalus. Going to battle. And then the Needle Sunfish will get reducing down to 1900. We're going to set a monster. Flip those coins. Blow it up. Monster Reborn. Bring forth the Mermaid Knight. And lethal. Lord Suya will win game number 2. Sphere Karibo does not have a limitation in this mode. Thank you so much, Easy. I appreciate you greatly. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate that you did. I'm kind of sad I missed some of these matches, but there's only so much you can do here. Oh, we just get absolutely clapped here. Okay, draw sense high level, double costin, activating advanced drive. Bring out the barrel dragon, flip those coins, we hit it, attack in, taking out both monsters. We are suddenly on the defensive, flip those coins, we don't get it. Double costin, going to attack, hitting for 1700. And once again, just force a set of monster, no back row, no way to extend. Mermaid Knight, and we flood the field and come back. A game 3 win. Well done. Desperado Barrel Dragon PTSD. Real. So here is what we had for the breakdown in today's tournament. 4 Harpies, 4 Blue Eyes, 2 Barrel Dragon, 2 Maha Vilo, 2 Relinquished, 2 Warriors, 2 Toons, then 1 each of Blackluster Soldier, Zombies, Dragon Tyranno, Ultimate Insect, Red Eyes, Levia Control, Clown Control, and Harpy Insect Hybrid. Okay. Imagine someone coming back to Duel Links after a long time, seeing this and thinking, what happened? Real.
Duel.
All right. That looks like that game was a error.
Duel.
All right, set 1. Our opponent does nothing. Hello? Harpy deck does nothing. Sphere Karibo, keeping us from being OTK'd, activating Fly to the Harpies. We're gonna normal summon Perfumer. Perfumer grabbing a copy of Elegant Egotist. Egotist is gonna summon out a copy of Harpy Lady 1. We're gonna activate a second copy of Egotist. Come forth, Harpy Lady 1. Ririoku, get boosted, attacking in, taking out the turtle. Turtle bringing out a Flame Manipulator. And we will clear the opponent's board. Activating Draw Sense high level. Come forth, Dragon Flame Ruler, advance drive into the Tyrant Dragon. We will start. Double attack, clear the field, and a comeback victory for Logan. Well done.
Duel.
All right, another error.
Duel.
All right, summoning the Perfumer. Perfumer for Egotist. Egotist bringing out a Harpy Lady 1. Egotist bringing out another Harpy Lady 1. And then pass turn. Great Angus to the field. Ririoku is going to get reducing. We're able to take out a Harpy Lady 1. Harpy Harpist to the field. We're going to go ahead and bounce. That is actually an effect you almost never see happen, by the way. Monster Reborn, bringing back the Harpy Lady. Attack, attack, attack. But we've got the Sphere Karibo. Great Angus coming forward. Sphere Karibo will keep us alive. And then this is just going to be a quick and easy mop up. Cyber Shield, get Bob boosting, attack. Clear the field, attack lethal. Who do I think's gonna win the whole thing? Well, we're down to only a couple people, so it's pretty easy to guess at this point. In the top 8, we have Xerox, Sevathubby, Obata, Logan, Lord Suya, Wolverfang, Duan, and Alien Corazon. Amongst those, we already have a couple people. Obata and Lord Suya have gone to the top 4. I think Obata has a very strong chance of winning. I think Lord Suya also has a decent shot. He is on the Barrel Dragon deck. Could be either of them. Of the two waiting to see, I'm going to say Sebathubby is looking really strong with his Harpy deck. What is Lord Suya playing? He's playing the Barrel Dragon deck. Draw sends high level. Come forth Flame Ruler. Advanced drive into the Tyrant Dragon. Attack, attack, clearing the board. Monster Reborn. Bring forth the Harpy Perfumer. We do have the Ririoku, however. Oh no, activating Cyber Shield. She's huge. All right. Well done, Obata. What's the ban list for this? The easiest way is to go onto DLM and look at the ban list there. I think you can also look at it if you go into the duel room itself. But let me go ahead and bring up the article on DLM. Red Eyes Fusion into the Black Skull Dragon. That back row is going to need to be something, but it's nothing. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and search for a Harpy Perfumer. So if we go and look for Legacy Duel. There, that should have the current ban list for Legacy format. All right, able to clear the Black Skull Dragon even through a Sphere Karibo. We attack, and lethal. Those back row were nothing, unfortunately. Where's the Joey magic? Sometimes you gotta throw for your lady, you know what I'm saying?
Duel.
All right, Blackstone of Legend. Gonna go into a Red Eyes Black Dragon and pass. Nice. Harpy Perfumer. Grabbing a copy of Elegant Egotist. And set one pass. Dark Effigy. We're going to advance drive into a copy of Red Eyes Black Dragon. Monster Reborn. Bringing out the Blackstone of... Bro. No. You have 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon on the field. How do we lose this? Ririoku. Windstorm put into defense. Elegant Egotist bringing out a Harpy Lady 1. Elegant Egotist bringing out a and we're able to full clear a field of Red Eyes Black Dragons with 3 Harpy Lady 1s on the field. Why weren't one of these in defense position? Yep. To be fair, I think Xerox did misplay here. He got a little greedy. Always assume your opponent has the Windstorm. If one of these had been in defense position, it would have swapped to attack. This would not be happening right now. Well, wait, would it? Yeah. Just top deck Windstorm. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Yep. Congratulations, Sebethubby. Well done. Easy, if you're here, can you hold Sebethubby versus Obata's room for me?
Duel.
Well, you have another opportunity for Joey Magic to win out. Harpy Perfumer, warning point to negate. We're going to use Dream Clown's effect, set 1, pass back to Corazon. Perfumer effect, grabbing a copy of Elegant Egotist. Elegant Egotist effect activate. Sphere Karibo to protect. And we had a possible read on Windstorm, but we only had 1 in attack. So a Sphere Karibo was able to keep us protected. Unlucky. Dream Clown popping, bringing out a Flash Assailant. Hallowed Life Barrier will protect. Riryoku, get Babustin. Interdimensional Matter Transporter says no. We do take out the Dream Clown finally. Flash Assailant back to the field. We're going to take out the Harpy Lady. And we are in a top deck situation. Sphere Karibo will protect. Monster Reborn, bring forth. We're going to Interdimensional Matter Transporter again. Dream Clown going away. Dream Clown to destroy the enemy Dream Clown, taking out the Harpy Perfumer. It's all about the grind, baby. Monster Reborn, bringing back the Harpy Perfumer. Windstorm will put everything in defense except the Dream Clown, which will be able to attack. 1 back row, everything to attack position, and lethal. Game number 1 to Duan. The duel is ending. Yeah, the clown control is pretty decent here. We're gonna set 3, pass back to Corazon, Perfumer effect, hit with the warning point. I don't think so. Set 2 and pass. We'd have the Hallowed Life Barrier to protect us here. Discarding, what did we discard? Discarding a Harpy Lady 1. We're gonna equip the Cyber Shield, get Babustin. Does not attack in, we go to defense. Dream Clown to the field, putting us on a clock. Sphere Karibo says no. We're gonna take out the enemy Perfumer, everything to attack except for the clown, which cannot. We'll get in for 1200 damage. Flight of the Harpies will activate, searching for a copy of Perfumer. We have another warning point. I don't think so. Activating Monster Reborn, bringing back the Harpy Perfumer. Cyber Shield, get Babustin. Another Sphere Karibo will protect. Take out the opponent. And wait, why didn't we attack here? Do we not want to trigger Flight of the Harpies again? Well, regardless, we have the ultimate insect. We're able to take out the clown. Monster Reborn, bring back the Perfumer. Attack in, attack in, attack in, and lethal. Duan will be moving on to the top 4. Well done. Clown control, baby. Me back to first meta. Kinda, a little bit, yeah. It's not exactly the same because obviously cards like, you know, Warning Point.
Duel.
All right. Whoa! Wait a second. We haven't seen this all tournament long. Harpy Lady Sisters to the field. And pass turn. Is Seba? Wait a second. I think Seba might be on the starter deck. Able to take out the Giro Chin, Aqua Chorus, get Babustin, defeating the Harpy Lady Sisters. Windstorm will put the opponent into defense position. Harpy Lady 1, Monster Reborn on the Harpy Lady Sisters. Come back to the field. Attack, attack, and Sphere Karibo will keep us alive. Activating Flight of the Harpies. Harpy Lady 1 to the field, taking out the Sisters. And pass back to Sebathubby. I'm almost positive he's on the starter deck, and if so, that is fantastic. I definitely want to see that the loner decks can be competitive. Sphere Karibo means that we will have to crash now. Sphere Karibo, is that a Sphere Karibo number 2? Nope, must have been, the delay must have been on our side. Sebathubby will win game number 1. Relinquished is out? Yes. So top 4 is a Harpy Mirror versus with Barrel Dragon versus Clown Control. So 2 Harpies, Barrel Dragon, and Clown Control in the top 4.
Duel.
Nice. We don't take those.
Duel.
Quote me on this. Quote me on this. Joey will win the whole thing. Good luck with that. All right. Harpy Lady into Harpy Lady. Passing to Seba. Because it is a Harpy mirror, we can use the opponent's Harpy Lady for the Elegant Egotist. Come forth, Harpy Lady sisters. Harpy Lady 1 to the field. Attacking in, revealing that there is a Sphere Karibo. Sisters will go to defense. A second copy? Oh no! Very expensive, but it does mean that we have the potential to clear the field here. Do we have double sphere of our own? Alrighty. 1 sphere, which means that we could not have protected the sisters here, unfortunately. Nothing but harpies, harpy on harpy violence. What are we holding in hand? Are we holding another Sphere Karibo? Did we have a Sphere Karibo that we drew for turn? We will crash, which means that we probably only have one copy of Harpy Lady left in the deck. Once more to Seba Thubby. Harpy Perfumer to the field, adding a copy of... Probably play the 3 Egotist. We have another Harpy Lady 1 for sure. We have not used our Windstorm of Edequa yet. That goes through. It is the Windstorm, taking that first hit just so that we can trigger Flight of the Harpies. Did not draw the one you would have wanted to draw here, unfortunately. Taking out the Perfumer, and if we have to crash here, it's not lethal. as the attack reduction will go down, or the stat will go down by 600. Oh, but we got the Riryoku. Oh no! This spells doom. Harpy Lady 1 now, 3,300 attack. And Seba Thubby wins game number 2, ensuring his place in the grand finals. Well done. Yo, what up, Metal Overdrive? We're just doing a little bit of legacy duels right now. In the top 4, we had 2 Harpies, a Barrel Dragon, and a Clown Control. And it's appropriate that you showed up just when we were spectating Clown Control. We're going to take 1,700 to the face, activating reinforcements, getting a copy of Dream Clown to hand. Bring forth the Dream Clown, crashing into the Witch of the Black Forest. We're going to tribute off both of our monsters into a Barrel Dragon. Come forth. Barrel Dragon will be hit with a warning point. However, we will be able to search for a copy of Twin Barrel Dragon off of the Witch of the Black Forest. Clown goes to defense. Who would win? A gigantic gun dragon or one clowny looking boy? Well, now you have your answer. Flash Assailant going to attack. We will be met by a Sphere Karibo. Twin Barrel Dragon is gonna get double nothing. We will, however, Monster Reborn back the Barrel Dragon. Barrel Dragon. Why are we in defense position? We do successfully attack the Clown. Ah, we were worried about Windstorm. That makes sense. That's actually not a terrible idea here. We're gonna go ahead and call the Haunted, bring back the Clown. You literally can't escape the damn Clown. We're gonna go to defense position, destroying the Barrel Dragon. Double Flash Assailant on the field. We will attack and then scoop, as whatever we pulled off of the top was not enough to give us a chance at victory. Game number 2.
Duel.
All right, Battle Ox pass. Let's go, baby. Twin Barrel to the field. We successfully, yo, wow. Hitting the Windstorm successfully. That is huge. We're going to search for a copy, or rather draw with our skill, Clown. Dream Clown passing to our opponent. Oh, wow, that is devastating. Advanced Drive, double Costin. Easy, which variant do you like more? Poppin' the Clown, get out of here. Which one do you want me to show off, Easy? Yeah, I think that one's cool. What was that? Why did we attack? Hello? Here is the breakdown from Easy today. Activating Tribute to the Doomed. Take out the I keep wanting to say Desperado Barrel Dragon. To take out the Barrel Dragon, we will then pass back to Suya with nothing but a Flash Assailant on the field. What are we going to draw here? Oh, wow. Setting a back row. Attacking in. Can we stop this? We're forced to use our Windstorm on a single monster. Passing back to Lord Suya. Draw Sense high level. Yeah, we're going to expand this out real quick. 4 Harpies, 4 Blue Eyes, 2 each of Barrel Dragon, Mahavilo, Relinquished, Warriors, and Toon, 1 each of Blackluster, Zombies, Tyranno Dragon, Ultimate Insect, Red Eyes, Levia Dragon, Clown Control, and Harpies Insect. Thank you, as always, for the hard work that you put in, Easy. I really do appreciate it. That is really cool looking. And we get the scoop, which means Clown Control going to the finals. Let's go, baby. Joey Magic. How can you see the legacy stuff? All right. So, if you want to see the legacy duel stuff, you go to the PvP arena, go to the duel room, go to create, under rules, go to change, scroll down to legacy duels, check it, hit OK, turn off spectators like usual, click confirm, and then when you do that, you will be in a legacy duel room. When you are in a legacy duel room, you can bring up the rules like normal, but you can also click event deck, and it will allow you to create decks with your cards or select one of the loner decks. So for example, here is the Loner Harpy deck. So there's a strong possibility, if we're seeing Cyber Shields, people are using the Loner Harpy deck. If you go in here, into the deck, you can also see, you know, all the cards and their limitations. What is this? We are doing a Legacy Duel tournament, Lewis. Just like the alternate mode that was in game a couple times. This was the breakdown for the people who entered in today's tournament. In the grand finals, we have Harpies versus Clown Control. We'll have the finals up in just a moment. For all the honor, for all the legacy, and for the prize pool, who will get the majority of it? Alrighty, Dwan at the top will start things off. Sebathubi at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and set 2 back row. Dream Clown to the field. Pass back to Sebathubi. A copy of Girochin. We're going to go ahead and set 1. Set 2. And go to battle. Could have swarmed the field here, but does not look like we had that. We will be forced to use a copy of Windstorm of Edequa to keep our clown on the field. Going to battle, apparently reading that we did not have a delay here, does not attack, as we do not want to give our opponent, I believe Flight of the Harpies is it 1,500 or only 1,000? Monster Reborn on the Girochin, going to battle, taking out the first clown. We're going to go ahead and take out that newly revived. Getting another copy of Dream Clown to the into our hand via reinforcements. We're going to go ahead and summon it. We're going to set 1 and we're going to go to battle. Hitting for 1,200 and pass back to Seba. Activating Flight of the Harpies. You've triggered my skill, allowing me to get a copy of 1 random Harpy card from my deck. That's going to be either Harpy Lady 1. Oh, and passes turn. Interesting. Must not have been happy with what we drew there. Getting in for 1,200, getting in for another 1,200. And 1 more attack will seal the deal. Flight of the Harpies for a second time. Fourth, Harpy Perfumer. We're going to go ahead and hit it with a warning point. But surely we already have... Excuse me? Are we just flexing? Okay, we're just flexing. What are our back rows here? Are we just bluffing? Is that another back row? Going to battle. And it's all a bluff. Everything's a bluff. Duan will win game number 1. Wow. Okay.
Duel.
Normal summoning the Dream Clown as our opening move. We're going to set 1. We will set 2 and pass back to you. Be Perfumer to the field. Searching for a copy of Elegant Egotist. We're going to activate Elegant Egotist. Come forth, Harpy Lady number 1. Second copy of Elegant Egotist. Did not put any of these in defense position to play around Windstorm. Now synchro into Cyber Slash. Real! Show us Windstorm! Hello? Interdimensional Matter Transporter will save the clown, but this is lethal damage. Putting the Perfumer into defense position. Leaving us on 200 life points. We're gonna need to do some serious damage here. Dream Clown will be able to take out one of those Harpy ladies. We will set and pass. Okay. This is not looking good for Duan. The resource difference here is just immense. Monster Reborn, bring forth the Harpy Lady number 1 back to the field. We're gonna need a Sphere Karibo to live. All right, that is a Sphere Karibo. Second clown is dead. I think our only shot here is Windstorm will buy a turn. Oh, Flash Assailant off of the top is beautiful. Even if we go to defense, it don't matter. Although, should we have just set here? Setting would have saved us from Riryoku. It would have bought us one more turn. Unlucky. I think we probably should have set. But what are you gonna do? Game number 2 going to Sebathubi. And this is it for the honor of Legacy Duel number 1. Oh, you'll get the clown music one way or the other. Either because you thought you were going to win with clowns, or because you won with clowns. Either way, that's a clown situation, if I've ever heard it. Sebathubi will be going first here. Harpy Harpist to the field. Activating a copy of Elegant Egotist. Two copies of Elegant Egotist. Absolutely swarming the board. And Harpy Lady Sisters. One card in hand. Versus 5. We are representing a huge offensive threat on the following turn. Flash Assailant, a huge 400 attack. However, we will be able to boost with each one that we play. Tempting to go in on the Harpy Lady number 1. There is a delay. It is a Sphere Karibo. Flash Assailant will go to defense, and we will pass back to Sebathubi. Normal summon Flash Assailant, MLG, son. True! When's the next tournament? If you're talking about Legacy Duel tournament, that one will probably be in a month. I don't know what cadence I want to do with these. The current plan is for Sundays to be like a rotating series. So next week, next Sunday, will be Turbo Duels. The Sunday after that will probably be anti-meta or something of that nature. If you're talking about our other events, you can always join the Discord, where we will you can look at the various events that we have. Our normal events are on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then Sundays for the rotating one. We have a Swiss tournament on Wednesday and a single elimination extremely early on Thursday. A second copy of Flash Assailant. We really wish we could get that card out of our hand here. Yeah, Turbo Duels should be broken AF, but also fun. I'm sure people will either just abuse them to play pure meta or some kind of gimmicky cheese, but that's fine. The idea being that these modes like Legacy Duel and Turbo Duels, because we're only doing them one time a month, you don't get tired of them like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe we're doing this again. You'll have meta each and every week in all the various tournaments, but this format will be hey, it's a nice breath of fresh air for a Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on your time zone. Looking to crash with the Harpy Lady 1 here. Enemy controller. All right. Taking out the Harpy Lady number 1. Aura, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Ah, but look at that, right off of the top. However, we will warning point. Yeah, I'm broke AF. Thank you for the follow as well. You are also too kind. So Sphere Karibo would be best here. We do successfully take out the Flash Assailant. This is not looking good for Dwan. We are just getting out-resourced here. And the advantages of our monsters such as Flash Assailant are just getting negated by the fact that we can't. Wyatt's sister is in defense position in case our opponent has Windstorm of Edequa. Remember, this is a format where you have to play around Windstorm. So by having one monster in defense position, if they Windstorm, you can still take out their monster. Why do we have the clown in attack position? Are we going to be able to protect the clown? Ryoryoku! Reduce the Flash Assailant. We're currently threatening 1,700 damage. We will go to the attack phase. Leaving the clown on the field. I mean, we can take this hit, right? Wait, no, why? What's the purpose? Save the Windstorm, no! I feel like that was a huge misplay. Take the hit, use the clown on the following turn, Windstorm protect. Will this cost us? Do we have a normal summon here to take out the Harpist? Problem is, even if we do take out the Harpist, it will be able to just float into another Harpy. Yeah, I think this was unfortunately a really huge misplay. If we had Edequa on this turn, this would have been huge. And Ryoryoku has no limitations on it. To answer your question. I mean, yes and no. Do keep in mind that this is a format that revolves around stuff like Sphere Karibo and Windstorm and Econ and the like. So it is, yes, you are right that it can absolutely change the flow of a match, especially for a deck like Harpy Ladies, which are weak by themselves. Yeah, it also feels extremely bad to Ryoryoku and then just get completely shut down. You feel like you wasted resources for nothing. What are we gonna do? Does this format allow Champions Vigilance? No. If you want to see what cards are available for you... Oh, wait a second. Pause, champ. Bringing back the Harpy Lady Sisters in defense position. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we're playing around. Okay. Once again, we are playing around the windstorm. Taking out the Harpy Harpist, we're suddenly back in the game. We're going to be able to add a copy of Perfumer. We have one Harpy Lady 1 left in the deck. We've used 2 Egotists, so we have 1 left. Problem is we can't. I don't think we can get big enough, at least not with what we're representing here. A Riryoku would allow us to clear the field. Elegant Egotist, come forth, Harpy Lady number 1. We do have the Riryoku, however. This is just death. We're thinking. Finally, targeting the Flash Assailant and the Harpy Perfumer. This is representing 1,700 damage. Wait, what? You had lethal! Throwing for content! Seba literally just wanted to bring back. He's like, you will not have my Harpy Lady Sisters. Not today. 1, 2. So we're out of Flash Assailants. We needed to flex and show our alpha status. Mageline off of the top. Taking out one final clown before taking out the other. Duan will fall to Sebethubby's Harpy Assault. You tried, Dwan. You were the lone clown control in the tournament. You navigated your way all the way to the grand finals and brought it to an epic Game 3 conclusion. I don't think anyone can be truly disappointed. Very well done. Sebathobi, you, however, are the winner, the champion of the first Duel Links Grand Prix Legacy Duel Tournament. Well done, my friend. We're going to go ahead and share the deck lists of the top 4, just to kind of show off what people were playing today. I thought Seba might be the loner deck, but I actually was mistaken. But it's actually pretty close. We'll show off Xerox's Red Eyes deck. We'll show off Logan's Flame or Tyrant Dragon deck. Did they summon Girochin? A couple times, yeah. Alrighty, here is the deck list for Seva. Yep, only 2 copies of Riryoku, and we had it. So we have 1 copy of Harpy Lady Sisters, 3 Sphere Kribo, 1 Harpist, 2 Perfumer, 3 Harpy Lady 1, and 1 Girochin. We have the Monster Reborn, 2 Riryoku, 3 Elegant Egotist, 1 Windstorm, and 2 Aqua Chorus. Then, the clown himself, using reinforcements, we got 3 Sphere Karibo, 3 Flash Assailant, 3 Dream Clown, 1 copy of Reinforcements of the Army, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Tribute to the Doomed, 2 copies of Enemy Controller, 2 Warning Point, 1 copy of Call of the Haunted, 2 Interdimensional Matter Transporter, and 1 Windstorm of Edequa. Very clean. Then this is going to be, I believe, Obata's Harpy list. Take care, Easy. Be well. Thank you again, my friend. Very similar to the other list, except no Harpy Lady Sisters, 1 more Riryoku. We're running a copy of the Cyber Armor. Here is Lord Suya's Barrel Dragon deck. Is this the starter? Let's go take a look. That is literally just the Bandit Keith starter deck. So top 4 with the Bandit Keith starter deck. Very well done. Here is Xerox's Red Eyes deck. Oh my lord. It's huge. One double cost in, only one Sphere Karibo. Interesting. Very light on the defenses. 2 copies of the Red Eyes Stone, 1 copy of the Baby, 3 Effigies, 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon, 1 copy of Summoned Skull for the Fusion, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Riryoku, 1 Red Eyes Fusion, 1 Nuzzler, 2 copies. Is this? Let's double check. Is that also the starter deck? I always need to make sure to check this. No, that is not the starter. Okay. Very clean. Did well for them. Here is this is Logan's Flame Tyrant deck. Using Draw Sense High Level, I believe. Not bad. Very nice. And then this is going to be Wolverfang's deck. Yes. Is that the starter deck? Hikari, thank you so much for the follow. That is... that is the starter deck. Okay. So top 8 with the Mako starter deck. Very nice. So there you have it. Was a pretty cool little mini event. I do appreciate the fact that people gave it a chance. Next week will likely be, as I said, the Turbo Duels. So that should be fun. I expect that to be a hot mess, but that is honestly going to be half of the fun. So aside from that, for now, I wanted to grind out a little bit of the Turbo Duels. Not going to be anything too major. So if anybody wants to chill and hang out for that, you are more than welcome to. However, that is the conclusion of today's tournament. I do appreciate everyone that showed up for that. So give me just one moment. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here so that this can be by itself, and then go use the restroom. I'll be right back, and we will do a little bit of Turbo Duel grinding, playing Mech Lord.